welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings. Why do readings for celebrities and celebrities only? Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you guys are into that. So I wanted to see how our favorite R&B singer is doing. Yes, Chris Brown. So recently, Seabreezy, okay, was trending with Usher and Teyana Taylor for an alleged altercation that they said took place, in which Usher ended up being injured. But of course, we saw videos and of the Lovers and Friends tour, and it looks like Chris Brown is just fine. It looks like Usher's just fine, and Teyana has remained silent as well. What I want to do is just get the energy around Chris Brown, see what comes through, and then of course I'm going to ask some questions on if whether or not there is some behind the scenes drama taking place. Okay, so Chris Brown is a Taurus. Okay, actually he's Taurus dominant. He has a Taurus sun, moon, and I believe Venus. Usher is a Libra in case he comes up in this reading, and Teyana is a Sagittarius. I'll get more into their birth charts as we go along. So let's get started. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through for Chris Brown. I'm sorry, I could not stop laughing about this guy. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Chris Brown. How is Chris Brown currently feeling, please? Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages. When it comes to Chris Brown, how is he currently feeling? Oh, shut the freaking door. That is not good. Okay. Tarot is for entertainment purposes only. It's important to remember that because, of course, we're dealing with public figures. But, y'all, look at the first card that came up. Damn. You got the Devil card, okay? This card is about impulsivity. This card is about choices that we make. Also, this card can deal with alleged addictions a person may have, such as drugs, alcohol, codependency, food addiction, you name it, etc. Also, this card has to do with playfulness and pleasure, okay? So, allegedly, Usher may be on his demon time right now, okay? You also have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Y'all, he is deceiving himself. Seven of Swords in the reverse can at times indicate that. Also, Seven of Swords in the reverse can be about keeping secrets. It can be about imposter syndrome as well, okay? So, allegedly, Usher, but Chris Brown may be keeping secrets around what may have happened at his birthday party. Okay, you also have here, Five of Cups here in the reverse as well. Five of Cups in the reverse is about acceptance, moving on, and finding peace, okay? So there may have been talks about, between the three of them, about just like moving on, not talking about this, remaining silent about what may have allegedly happened, and this could all be the result of some type of situation being covered up. Could be alleged addiction. Yeah, I just said about something being covered up that could have to indicate some type of addiction. You got the moon and the devil in the same reading. Chris Brown, how much longer are we going to try to ignore these situations? Allegedly. Wow. Whew. You also got the you also got the Will in the reverse. The Will in the reverse can indicate somebody going through a period of bad luck, okay? Karma, lack of control, and clinging to control. So again, I'm not surprised that clinging to control with the Wheel of Fortune is here, because I do feel like there is I keep hearing it in my head. You have the right to remain silent, okay? So somebody is choosing to remain silent about a situation. And I do feel like the reason why they want to remain silent is because there could be a possibility of losing money behind the situation. So you do have the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. Losing money, losing stability could be something that was coming up in the future for him that he may not want to lose money on. I keep wanting to say Usher. So this may be in reference to this concert that took place. But this is somebody that is not willing to change, okay, or delegate, because you do have the Hangman here in the reverse, okay? And we're not surprised at this, okay? Chris Brown is a very stubborn individual. His birth chart speaks for itself. But another thing that I noticed in his birth chart is that he has an ascendant in Leo, a Mars in Cancer, and a Mercury in Gemini. This guy is somebody that is all over the place and it can be a bit reckless. You also have this Knight of Wands in a reverse. This is somebody that could allegedly have anger issues, could give in to impulse. Once again, we got that again. And like I mentioned before, reckless behavior. Okay, now I've done quite a few readings on Chris Brown in the past, if you guys want to check those out. But I mean, I hate to say it, but the proof is in the pudding, okay? You also have here the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse as well. So this could indicate somebody that could be very self-centered, okay? And you also have the Four of Wands. All right, Four of Wands could have to do with home. It could have to do with celebration. And we know, of course, that there was just an event that took place. Also, Teyana could be coming up as the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Queen of Pentacles can also, in some way, shape, or form have to do with a work-home conflict. So I'm telling you all, I do feel in this situation here, there have been talks allegedly of let's just sweep this under the rug. See? Because you also have the Eight of Cups in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck, which has to do with a person having like a fear of change or a fear of loss. And we had that Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I feel like a lot of this is centered around something that he may have or could have lost. So this is why people are choosing to remain silent. Okay. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards and see what comes through. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please. For Chris Brown, dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please. For Chris Brown. Y'all, shut the freaking door. Okay, so we know that in the past, Chris Brown has been to rehab, but there may be some talks that he may allegedly go back there, okay? If this is, let me tell you something. I would really hope that he does. Because I truly feel like there is something that is being hidden here due to the fact that there is, what can tend to happen sometimes is when somebody has an alleged addiction is there can be, what comes from this can be codependency, because you don't want this person to lose out. You care a lot about this person to the point where you're willing to overlook some of the things that somebody has done because you feel sorry for them, okay? And I'm telling you all, this is just the energy that I'm getting surrounding Chris Brown, Teyana, and Usher. You have inexperience, and then you have here standing in rehab. Let's pull some more cards. You also have here third eye chakra, okay? So Chris Brown's third eye chakra could be closed, okay? This has to do with, when it's closed, this means that a person has a lack of direction. They have a lack of clarity. They have a hard time trusting their intuition. You also have here Gemini, okay? So there could be a Gemini that is centered around this situation here. You also have here Virgin. I'm getting inexperienced and I'm getting Virgin here. Okay. You also have Aquarius, so there could be some third party energy here. Could be some people that he's hanging around that they may feel is like not good for him. Or there could be some people around him that may be trying to get him to go and get some help, okay? Let's pull some more cards. You also have, I am so proud of you. Soul is at rest, okay? So there could be somebody that was close to Chris Brown that may have passed away, whose soul is now at peace. But y'all, come on somebody. No accountability, Joe. I mentioned that the moon card is here and that there is this need to maintain control and pretend like nothing happened. And when this happens, this is basically the reason why I made this card. This is the type of person that can do all of these things, but then they have no accountability. I don't take any accountability for my actions on any situation because I'm never wrong, basically. You have worked more on your independence. And I literally just said that there could be some issues in regards to codependency in this equation. Bottom of the deck here, you have completion lesson learned. Okay, so somebody may have allegedly learned their lesson in the situation. Could be Usher, Chris, or Teyana. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these to the side, get some intuitives, and then I'm going to pull some specific questions in regards to Usher, Teyana, and Chris. Wow. Let's see. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time. Please, for Teyana Taylor, Chris Brown, and Usher. Teyana Taylor, Chris Brown, and Usher. Okay, let's see what we got. You have thin lips, okay? Somebody could have thin lips. Keep in mind, we're reading for 3 different people when I pulled the intuitives for Chris Brown, Teyana, and Usher. Wow. You have I did you wrong. You have healer, okay? So somebody in this equation could be a healer. Somebody may not yet know what their gift is. You have a phone call is coming, okay? Somebody may be calling the other to apologize and say that I did you wrong. All right, you have 666, waking up to a spiritual truth. I did mention somebody may not realize that they are a healer. Let's go ahead and pull the cards for 666. And watch how long it takes me to find this particular card. Come on. Wow, there we go. All right, somebody's life allegedly is not centered at this time, okay? Because when this card comes out, it's about being centered. It's about getting centered. It says a wake-up call for you to re-examine, come on somebody, your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so that you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Did we not get the devil card as the first card in this reading? So allegedly it's time for Chris Brown to re-examine his current situation and change his life, change his direction, change his thoughts, okay? Because things could be getting kind of crazy. You also have here bi-curious, so somebody could be bi-curious of the 3 that I mentioned. You have unemployment claim. I did mention 8 of Pentacles in a reverse came out, so somebody may have a fear of losing out on something. Right? Somebody could be in their late 40s. I think Usher, isn't Usher in his late 40s? You have I want to feel you. Gray hair, okay? Could be somebody older, somebody wise, trying to give somebody some advice. You have hurts like hell, okay? So somebody could be hurt by this situation. You also have twin flame. Twin flame is not just a lover. It can be a friend, somebody you meet in your life that teaches you lessons. And Spirit says that this situation could end up being a gift from the universe for Chris Brown. You also have a new beginning, okay? This gift from the universe may start a new beginning in his life. He may choose to allegedly go to rehab again, okay? You also have here still entertaining my ex. And then you also have invest in stock, okay? So let me go ahead and put these to the side because I do want to ask some specific questions about what may have allegedly taken place at this party. Good God, give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please. Give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through. Was Chris Brown upset with Teyana Taylor being at his birthday party? Dear God, give me the most important message. Was Chris Brown upset about Teyana Taylor being at his birthday party? Yes, okay, Spirit is saying yes, he was upset about her being at the being at the 6 of Pentacles. Being at the party, guys, excuse me, I'm going to feel like I'm talking all over myself. This has been a very, very hard retrograde for me. Still trying to get through it so that I can get you guys some videos out, okay? 6 of Pentacles, when it comes out in a reading, it has to do with generosity and charity. I do feel like for Chris Brown, allegedly, he did not feel like celebrating with Teyana for whatever reason, okay? Ooh! He did not want to be around her. Look at that Queen of Swords in the reverse there. Okay, he did not allegedly want to be around her. Okay, he may have been very cold to her, or he may have felt like she was very cold to him allegedly at some point, because Queen of Swords in the reverse can be cold-hearted, can be cruel. So again, he did not want that girl at that party. Oh no, he did not. Queen of Swords in the reverse, and then you also have the Moon card here in the reverse as well. Okay, so there, even though he may have been upset, I feel like there is some confusion around what he thinks may have happened in this falling out. Some people have been alleging that the reason why Chris Brown was upset with her because she may have backed out at the last minute when it came to the performance that he was supposed to do. I don't know if this was for the American Music Awards or for the Grammys. Guys, comment down below, whatever the case may be. But they were saying that he was still holding on to some alleged resentment because of that, okay? I do feel like there was something in regards to a partnership. And again, I'm getting Gemini energy again. So I don't know if Teyana is hanging with somebody he don't like, or he's just not feeling her at this moment, because there's that Gemini energy again, okay? Indicative of some type of a partnership. And then you have a choice. So I feel like there was a choice that he feel like was made that he was not happy with. And then you have the Three of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like in some way it had affected their friendship. Yep, Six of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Cups energy, along with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, and I do feel like for Chris, he's somebody that is very loyal to a small amount of people. And I feel like with him, Spirit is saying this is correct. I do feel like for him, there was something that he feel was broken here. And this is why he is, he may have reacted a certain way to her. Okay. Let's see. Was Chris upset? Wait, no, I don't want to ask it that way. I want to ask it another way. Did Usher and Chris Brown have a verbal altercation? Did Usher and Chris Brown have a verbal altercation? Spirit is saying yes, Ace of Pentacles. They did have a verbal altercation, okay? And you have the oh, there it is again. Six of Pentacles this time is in the reverse, okay? So this has to do, when it's in the reverse, it can talk about there being like something that has to do with self or not giving much of self. I'm just going to tell y'all, Ace of Pentacles next to the Six of Pentacles in the reverse indicates to me that Chris Brown may have felt that Usher wasn't being loyal to him by trying to help Teyana in this situation. Yep. Oh, yep. This is what caused the conflict. If I'm mad, let me tell you, if I'm mad at somebody, then I want you to be mad at this person too. If I'm mad at somebody, then I want you to be mad at somebody too. So you're going to have to adapt to how I'm feeling about a situation. Because the Magician card can do what it adapts. Adapting to something. Y'all, somebody's a Gemini. There's a Gemini somewhere in this equation. There is a Gemini. I don't know if there was a Gemini that may, that may have allegedly gossiped something to Chris that made him feel this way. But y'all, all these Gemini messages aren't coming out for no reason. And then you also have the Two of Pentacles here. See, I'm telling you, I do feel like for Usher, he meant well. He was trying to bring these two together. But one thing that I feel like he's learned with Chris Brown is that Chris lacks self-awareness. And trying to help this person has become a bit of a burden, allegedly, on Usher, okay? Because he knows that this person is off balance. You got that Temperance in the reverse along with that Nine of Cups. This is about somebody not truly feeling happy because their life is off balance spiritually as well as practically. And then you also have the Seven of Pentacles. Man, he has put in some work to try to make this work, okay? But I do feel like for him, he is willing to close out this chapter, letting bygones be bygones. But I can't say I'm surprised in this because Usher is a Libra sun, and then his moon is in Aries. Aries stereotypically are very forgiving, We'll let bygones be bygones. Ain't no big deal. But Usher is also Scorpio dominant. It's Mercury, Venus, and Mars. This is somebody that is very loyal to the people that he truly cares about. And I believe that no matter what allegedly happens with Chris Brown, he is going to ride for that guy no matter what. And I do feel that's the same energy I'm getting from Teyana as well. Now, when it comes to Usher being attacked, okay, because there's one thing to have a verbal altercation, it's another to have a physical altercation. Now, we saw a video where it did not look like Usher had been hurt. It didn't look like Chris Brown had been hurt. But I do want to just ask this question just to see, just a yes or no. At Chris Brown's, at Chris Brown's party, did Usher fight with Chris Brown's entourage? Did Usher have a physical fight with Chris Brown's entourage? Damn. It may not have been as dramatic as the press was saying, but allegedly they did. And then we got the Seven of Swords, okay? So there may be some deception, and let me tell you, Seven of Swords also can come out when there's like betrayal. Like he may have felt betrayed by this. Five of Wands in the reverse is somebody that's avoiding like a conflict here, respecting differences. And Page of Pentacles, I'm telling y'all, I believe that Usher is allegedly covering up for Chris Brown because of his reckless behavior, and he doesn't want it to affect him. He doesn't want him to get any more bad press, because Chris Brown is coming up as a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And he's willing to let bygones be bygones with him. I feel like there is like a thing where Usher feels like, yep, he didn't want him to lose out on any more opportunities. There's that Five of Swords in the reverse as well. A desire to forgive, a desire to reconcile. I'm telling y'all, there was some drama, but he does not want him to suffer any more consequences when it comes to his money and the public. So he's choosing to pretend like nothing's happened. Yes, it's like, yeah, we'll let bygones be bygones. But at the same time, with the Six of Swords here in the reverse, there's still some opposition here. And I do feel the opposition is Chris Brown may not want to seek some type of rehab, because you got the Hangman in the reverse and the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that's stubborn and resisting to change. They don't see the error in their ways. I'm not surprised. Him being a Taurus, baby. So they're deciding to let this situation rest. Bottom of the deck here, you got the Four of Pentacles. I told you, he's not letting go of this connection with him. He's still holding on, maybe out of hope that one day he'll turn the situation around. But at the same time, they already know who they're dealing with. Somebody that's stubborn and unwilling to change. Allegedly. Wow. I'm going to ask a question. Has Teyana and Usher recommend that Chris Brown go to rehab? Has Teyana Taylor and Usher recommended that Chris Brown go to rehab? Wow. I think they're honestly afraid of having a conversation with him. They're just like, they're trying to avoid having this conversation with him. But by you all avoiding having this conversation, there's just going to be another story, another situation, another cover-up. Tower in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. That's somebody that is overindulgent. That's somebody that is keeping secrets. That's somebody that's taking advantage of a situation. That's somebody that's still moving forward regardless of what is going on here with the Ace of Swords. You got the Knight of Pentacles here, slow to change, Justice in the reverse, taking advantage, Ten of Wands, putting stress and burden on those around you, Hangman card here, not willing to make any, sitting on the fence and not making a situation change. And Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that's stubbornly clinging to their beliefs. And then you also have the Emperor in the reverse, controlling and reckless. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Every time I take a look at this card deck and I see this guy here, look at him. He looks like he is just reckless. He's had an accident, and it's one thing after another. And look at that. And then you have the Justice card, and the first thing I'm thinking about is the justice system. But you can't make a person change that does not want to. Somebody that is very stubborn, somebody that is not willing to delegate, and it is what it is. Underneath this card, you have here the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Seven of Pentacles has to do with hard work. See, this is somebody, he's going to work his ass off. Look at that, 2 sevens coming out. You have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, and then you also have that Seven of Pentacles that came out as well. Seven of Wands is like somebody giving up, okay? Like, I give up. It does not matter. This person's going to do what they want to do anyway. Let me get some future messages for Chris Brown before I close out this reading. Give me some future messages, please, when it comes to Chris Brown. Give me some future messages, please, when it comes to Chris Brown. Ace of Cups in the reverse, okay? This is about somebody having a period of feeling empty. This is somebody that needs to focus on self-love and to trust their intuition. I did mention that his chakra was closed, okay, in regards to trusting his intuition. You got the Two of Wands. This is somebody that could be planning or making a decision to go in some direction, okay? This could be this stint in rehab that I mentioned. All right, but you also have the King of Cups in a reverse, okay? This is somebody that can be moody. They may have a tendency to be emotionally manipulative, okay? You also have here the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is about somebody that's very diligent. They have high standards. And then you also have the Fool card, new beginning. Y'all, I would not be surprised if there ends up being some talk, or there could just be something that comes out later in the press that Chris Brown may have chosen this decision to go and get some help, okay? Which would be, yes, Six of Wands, something may come out in the news in regards to this. And then you got the Nine of Wands. But then you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Temperance. Look at the Temperance in the upright now, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, some stress going on. But Three of Pentacles and conflict. I feel like there may end up being something that he ends up losing that may make him decide to make this decision to go and seek some type of help. Wow. I feel like I want to close this off with something. All right. Let's close this reading off with some future messages from Chris Brown. Let's close this reading off, please. Oh, Spirit is saying, before you go. Before you go. Let's get the cold hard truth that. What are some cold hard truths that Chris Brown needs to know at this time? Y'all see how that flew out? What are some cold hard truths that Chris Brown needs to know at this time, please? Chris Brown's cold hard truths. This shit is about to get real. I told y'all, they're going to end up being something coming out that's going to make him hopefully go in the right direction. It says, screw it. S is about to get real. Okay? So it says you need your people around you. Okay? He may end up losing some people because of his drama. But Spirit said you better have some of the right people around you, because something about to go down in your future, Chris Brown. And it says you equals tight butt. Okay? It says loosen the freak up, control freak, don't get laid. Did I not tell y'all that he's trying to maintain control? I said this in the beginning of the reading. Okay? Spirit said you need to get over yourself and you need to pull your shit together, Chris Brown. It says help people, give back, do good stuff for humanity. You may start seeing him doing things like this in the public where he's helping people, he's donating, he's doing these different things. But Spirit said you need to get your stuff together and you need to do it fast. Okay? So give me some messages to close off this reading. Give me some future messages. What will Chris Brown be blessed with moving forward? What will Chris Brown be blessed with moving forward? You have a blessing on the day, okay? So things may get a little easier for him, but he has to take it day by day. You also have a blessing on a journey. This can indicate a spiritual journey. I do not like this card. I did say soul is at peace. If I'm not mistaken, I think I said soul is at peace in one of the cards. I think I did. I sure did. Soul is at rest. But I also have a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Oh my goodness. Okay. Y'all know I don't talk about death like that. Okay. Hopefully there is nobody that he ends up losing in his life. Hopefully this is not him. But I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting the death and a rebirth, okay? This doesn't necessarily mean somebody physically dying. It means the old them, okay? So that the new them can come through, okay? That old Chris Brown, the way he did things before, is no longer cute. It ain't working. You too old to be going through all of this drama and having your names plastered around anything that's negative, because even if it's not true, people are going to believe it because of your past history. All right. This may be the learning lesson that Chris Brown has, so that in the future, you know, things could be easier for him, because you do have a blessing on solace and hope. Okay. And hope definitely deals with the star card. The star card indicates healing and rebuilding. So let's hope that he puts this old Chris Brown behind him and move forward in a better direction. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all that information is down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comments. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.